Good morning, ladies and gents. Good morning to everyone in YouTube land. I've got my peeps on because I'm going to read a little bit this morning. And the words are small, so I need my glasses. But first off, let me tell you why I'm here. I'm here to do a wig review on a lace wig that I received from Sassy Secret, the lace wig collection. Here's the cute pink box that she came in, their signature box, and inside was a lace cap. This cute pink tissue paper was what my unit was wrapped up in. And at the bottom of the box it has the care instruction sheet, which does come out. It's got application instructions, and it's got on here how to glue it on your head, but I don't use adhesives. I got the cap number 1, which actually was the cap number 9D. I think they added combs and a strap to it, adjustable straps in the back, so I could wear it up in a ponytail if I wanted, but there's no way I'll ever wear this unit in a ponytail, and I'll get to that later. And it says removal. It's got lace wig removal, washing your lace wig, do's and don'ts, and can I swim with my lace wig on. That's what it's got on the instruction sheet. And I'm not going to read you that because we'll be here all day. What I am going to read you is what I ordered and what I changed it to and what I got. Okay. So as you can tell, I am wearing my unit. Yesterday she would not fit on my head. What I did, see, I gave them the wrong temple to temple measurement around back if you've never seen any of my videos. I gave them a 10 when it's actually temple to temple around back is a 14 inch. So what I did is I got a wig. I did this before she even arrived. I knew this was going to happen. I ordered weaving thread and a needle off of my favorite wig website the last time I ordered my last wig. And I had this unit that I got that I hated. It's the only, well, I got another one I really don't like, but I hated this unit. I don't remember the name of her, but what I did was I took and I cut. It was a wefted wig cap. I took and I cut as much of that hair off of there as I could, down to where this part, the lace part, that's solid, looks like a piece of carpet. It's very, very short. And then I cut the hair out through each weft as much as I could. And it did leave a little bit of hair on it. But I'm going to see if I can show you where this hair ends and the cap starts. I'm gonna order another cap. I've just got it tacked on here. I'm gonna order a plain black wefted cap and redo this, but this is how I did it. She ends right here, right along in here, and this right here is the other wig cap, right through there. About that much of the other wig cap is exposed. But normally I wear my hair down. I never wear it up. So that's going to work out just fine. I paid $470 for this unit. It's a custom unit and I ordered a custom unit because of the way that regular units fit my head. They really don't come all the way up here to the front, which this one doesn't because of my screw up on the measurements. But see how much hair is exposed of my hair on each side? And that's another one of those little wispy hairs. I cut all of the wispy hair off of this unit because I just could not get it to blend with the rest of the hair. So I went around and I cut it all off. And I missed a piece. I will get that later. What was I saying? Oh, yes. I screwed up on the measurements, on the temple to temple measurement, so therefore the cap was way, way small. I'm talking, I was 4 inches off. We're talking about this much space, and it ended up being back here. The way they made the cap, the missing part ended up being right back here at the back, so it's that much too short. This is a medium, an average size wig cap. I'm going to order a large, so that much of the cap most likely is going to be exposed, but I wear my hair in the back. I don't pull, but just a touch forward. So all of this hair is going to cover that up. Unless you're up real close, you won't be able to see it. And if you're that close, you need to be slapped. You need to get back some. Standing in line at the grocery store or whatever, people's not going to be able to tell. But what I ordered is what I told you, but then I changed it. Customer changed the length of the hair from a 6 to a 24, which cost me $159 extra. It was $320 for the 6-inch. So I changed the lace color to medium brown from light brown, and I changed the highlight color from 30 to 33. I changed the curl pattern to a royal curl, like on their camellia unit. And I changed the cap from a glueless full lace to a 9D, which is, as I said, it's like a full lace wig that has nothing, to a full lace wig that has 2 combs and adjustable straps, but it did not alter the cap. The cap was supposed to still be to the point where I could pull it up into a high ponytail if I wanted to. So that's that. Now let me tell you about the unit that I got. I start working on this baby. The only thing that I do to my units when I get them is underneath, I flip it over to where it exposes what's going to be back here underneath the bottom. And I always treat my units with argan oil because I got that tip from the lady that works at this company. And she said that units get so dry underneath there that they start wadding up and matting up and get the little frizzy nappies. And if you keep it moisturized with argan oil or something like that, it won't do that. And it's underneath the bottom side, so it's not going to look oily and greasy. So I always treat my caps with argan oil. And then I always put a little bit of Garnier Slick and Shine Serum, which is 4 or 5 different kinds of oils mixed together through this part of the unit because I don't want it to look greasy. I want it to look, I want it to be moisturized, but I don't want it to look greasy. So that's what I do to all of my synthetic wigs, and that's what I did to her. Well, I'm not being rough with this unit at all. I'm just running my hands down the unit to get the oil spread out because I take and I just dab it here and there. And then I take and I take the hair like this right here, and I just barely, squeeze it and run my hands down it like this. Well, I got a whole lot of shedding. My hand was covered in hair when I got through, and I wasn't handling her roughly at all. I was trying to be delicate and gentle because I know how it's made, and I know that it's just hand tied knots, and they're double knots here back and single knots on the front. But I got a lot of shedding out of her. And then another thing that I noticed was that this side over here was way, I mean way longer than the other side. So I had to cut it. This is what it looks like now. Let me back up and stand up. This is what it looks like now. You can see that it's still a little bit long on this side. I am afraid to cut any more off in case the curls fall out of this side and it catches up with this one. And I'll show you how much I cut off. I cut that much off of this side of the hair. There was about 5 individual little curl sections that were that much too long. There we go. So, I can't get it to stay back either, no matter what I do to it. It's always falling forward. So I had to cut it. I bluntly cut it. I bluntly cut it across, and then I went back and I took each individual strand and I cut upward to thin out the ends, like the ends are on this side, to make them match. And my stepmom was a beautician. I help her cut her hair all the time, and so I'm not, nervous about cutting anything. So I pretty much got that straightened out. It's still about a 1/2 inch to 1 inch off. But like I said, the curl is falling out of this hair. The curls were up to the scalp, and you can see where it's straight right here. The curls are falling out. And what if this side is a little tighter than this side? When they completely fall out, the hair may catch up. So I'm going to wait, a while, a couple of weeks. And then if this side is still like really long, then I'll trim her up again. But I thought for $470 that you shouldn't have to cut this much hair off of the entire left side, right side of your unit. And I didn't think that it should have that much shedding. I paid for each individual strand of this hair. I expect it to stay in the unit, especially when I'm being very gentle as I can. Let's see. Oh yeah, the wispy hairs here were straight as a board. Now this was curly, very, very curly. The wispy hairs, I just should have ordered no. I've never had a human hair unit with the wispy hair, so I don't like them, but that's not Sassy Secret's fault. That's my own individual taste. And the good thing about this unit is I love the curls. Now, I do love the curls. I love the royal curl that they put into this unit. And I just pray that it does stay on the part that it's still on, and that it doesn't completely straighten out, because I don't wear straight hair. I have 2 straight hair units that I never wear. I think I wore one of them to bed one time. And it's my 24-inch outer unit, Yaki unit is one of them, and then the other one is my Jordan that I straightened myself and cut bangs on the unit, because she's my oldest and I wanted to refurbish her, and she looks great. Anyway, that's my only 2 straight units. I wear my units curly. I want this curl to stay. I hope it doesn't fall out anymore. It's already down to here. And I love the colors. Yeah, you can see it on the monitor where the highlights are. They're number 33. And they're placed very strategically. I wear a side part, and I love the fact that when I parted it, it was right there where they had the highlights, 2 sets of them. But there's no part on this unit. No matter how far you pull this hair, You can't see the scalp at all. Not at all. And I'm not plucking or tweezing this unit because I think it's thin enough. Whenever you have this unit all to the back, well, you can see through it. You can see, if I pull this little bit out of the way that's up here in the front, you can see through it. You can see how thin it is. I suppose this is 120% density, but I have never had a long unit, synthetic, that was this thin. But, you know, I'm sure that you only get a certain amount of hair on a human hair wig. So, I mean, that doesn't bother me all that much. That it's so thin. But this is all of the hair pulled to the front. I guess that is very natural looking. I mean, who has a very, very full, thick head of hair? Some women do, but most women have this much. So, I'm trying to think if there's anything else about this unit that I would like to say. I want to say that Michelle that works at Sassy Secret is great. Every one of these changes that I made on here, and there is like well, I don't have my glasses on. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 changes. That's 5 phone calls I made to her over the course of, I ordered it on the 18th. She did not send it to be produced or processed until the 22nd because I kept calling and making changes. So they actually started on it December the 22nd, or it went back to production on the 22nd after all of my phone calls to her to change my unit. And Michelle is great. She is fantastic. She was very patient. She never sounded like she was tired of me calling. She was very helpful, very polite, very thorough. I'm the one that screwed up the dimensions. I have given you my honest opinion on this unit. I think if you're going to go with a human hair, if you wear curly hair, you might want to stay away from it. If you wear straight hair, like the videos I've seen, I'm sure it's gorgeous. The human hair just does not hold a curl as it seems, or this one does not. I hope the rest of them don't fall out. It's shedded. But I do like it, and as long as it doesn't shed anymore and the curl doesn't fall out anymore, then I'll be satisfied. I can say the word satisfied. I'm not dissatisfied with it. I've just given you my honest opinion. So everybody be safe, be kind to one another, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye, everybody. Have a great day today.